What I have to do with the pub? Yeah. Can you do the same thing?
How you doing? How you doing?
That was horrible. How you been, dude?
Good. Chilling. What do you got today?
I'm working on this Mafia sleeve on this guy, so we're gonna do the inner part right here. We're gonna do like a 44 Magnum gun with like bullets and like a wad of like hundreds. Kind of like a 3D effects look to it. Bro, you are super light. Look, I like almost. You're just super strong.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, kind of. I try. I feel like I need to put more fat or muscle on something. Everybody tells me that all the time. I'm just like, put something in you, man. You can't get any skinnier. I'm like, I ain't that skinny. Gym wasn't such a pain in the ass.
It is a hassle. It's boring. Like, for me, it's boring, but I still go. 'Cause it's necessary.
Yeah.
Do anything from Starbucks?
Green tea frap.
What size?
Smallest one.
Okay.
I just can't do caffeine that much.
I'm getting like 2 coffees a day here, to be honest, because then I get my morning coffee, and then usually someone's like, "So when I go get Starbucks, I'll buy for you." And then
I can't say no.
no. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, I mean,
I'm not buying it. Oh, thank you. I was gonna shout this out, but a hoe showed me this, so I'm just gonna not shout it out.
Yeah, I don't care what YouTube thinks about me drinking red tea fast, but fuck that hoe.
Fuck that hoe.
Fuck that bitch.
I wish I was just naturally good at just writing script. It was one thing I hated doing. Because no matter how cool I thought it looked, it didn't look cool.
I used to do that shit to myself all the time.
I'm like,
You're like, oh,
look at this.
stupid.
I whipped the perfect S, and then I go back, I'm like, oh, it looks stupid.
That looks dumb.
Did you get anything from last night's workout? My lats are kind of sore, but it's kind of it. Yeah. My jaw hurts. I don't know how that plays into it, but.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an appointment for 1:30, and my parents are like,
Who with?
Jose.
Yeah.
Jose?
Jose? Oh, cool. Let me grab you something more.
Hmm?
Taking like one drink of mine. Andy's taking like.
Oh, he never finishes his coffee.
That's probably the most I've ever seen him drink.
Yeah. He doesn't finish it. This was just the right amount for me. You try to make yours last like throughout the day?
I don't try. I
You
just
just do?
I just be doing other things, and then I forget my coffee's there, and I'm like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And you can go ahead and head back there. It's the back left corner. You guys can head back as well. There's some chairs for you.
Wow, you thought of everything. What would they do without you, honestly?
Have to do their own
place would
paperwork,
fall
write
apart.
notes, not know where things are.
I don't even know how they would have lights up.
Yeah, I know. We always ask it too. Do we have this? Do we have that? Do we have? Earlier, I'm like, hey, do we have? Where's Dana? They're like, oh, she wants to get more printer paper. I was like, oh, word. I was gonna ask her if we had more printer paper. Cool.
I see what she's doing. She's learning the ins and outs, so you guys can't depend without her. So that way.
Does anyone know the Instagram password?
No.
Exactly. She's playing you all for fools right now.
Mm-hmm. It's innovative something. She all changed the password and shit.
It's got Dana rules.
That's just random numbers and letters at this point.
What are you guys going to Chicago for? My birthday, bro.
Tommy guns? What are you talking about?
You literally go to eat food, shop, and drink good cocktails and wine.
If somebody who's never been to Chicago, what's out there? What would you?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything. It sounds stupid and vague to say that, like, oh, it's a big city, everything's there. But like, literally, like, clubs close at 4 a.m. I mean, I don't go to clubs, but like, if you party, there's shit to do until at least 5 or 6 in the morning
There's
before
so
you do
much
it all
food.
again. Yeah, like there's all kinds of food there. There's like a ton of different like very high-end restaurants. Like we just go and we eat like really expensive food, drink like rare wine, go to a couple cocktail bars, see the sights. We go to like art museums, the cultural centers there, which is Chicago's like very first library, but it's all like marble stained glass dome ceilings and shit, like hand carved like filigree in the wood and stuff, like on the beams and shit. It's nuts, bro.
So like, compared to downtown Phoenix, how does the city differ?
Well, the entire city of Chicago is all original architecture from like the early 1900s, late 1800s. The World's Fair was there, which was the World's Fair was an event that had all of these architects from around the world build these buildings in the city, and it was like the best of the best architects from around the world building like they're like trying to flex, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is how the Swiss build the buildings, this is how Germany builds their buildings. So it's super sick because everything you see is like original stonework, original, like there's fucking like stone gargoyles on like the corner of like a CVS. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super sick. But
so they kept all the original architect,
yeah,
and just made like modern stores out of them.
exactly. Like there's even like there's a Walgreens in like one of the oldest buildings in Chicago, and it's like just like fucking huge. But no, the architecture's sick. The buildings, dude, like you can, if it's a cloudy day, all the buildings like go up into the clouds. Like that's how high the buildings are. Like you can see, it's like 120 stories, 140 stories high. Like there's people living in like lofts, like on like the 90th floor and
That's
shit.
cool.
Dude, it's gnarly. But it's the Midwest, so everyone there's super chill. It's really nice. Like nobody's there looking for problem. I mean, it's a city, so like obviously you're gonna have your bums and gangbangers and all that shit. But like even them, like I walk down, like me and Tika walked down Southside Chicago like at 3 in the fucking morning, hearing gunshots like 2 blocks away, and even the gangbangers on the side are like, "Oh, what up, dude? What are y'all doing tonight?" And we're like, "Oh, we're looking for food, man." And they're like, "Oh, bro, you gotta go around the corner, this and that." And I'm like, "All right, dope." Fucking like a Tech 9, like just fucking sticking out of the and shit. Like, "Oh yeah, no, just 2 lefts and you're good." Like, all right, cool.
They're the tour guide.
Yeah, and then fucking Tika's like, "What if they just like have us go around the corner and we get jumped?" I'm like, "And we're getting jumped. I'm like, these motherfuckers are rowdy. I'm not gonna." I can't win this, you know, and we die.
You better hand it over.
Right? We'll wake up, have a dope ass brunch, walk around, see the sights, and then have like a really nice lunch somewhere, go to like a rooftop, like somewhere like a rooftop restaurant, have like cocktails and like appetizers. We just kind of eat and drink throughout the whole day.
Right.
So we don't like drink enough to get hammered like right away. We like drink to like pace ourselves throughout.
Gotcha.
So that's nice.
And do you stick out, like if people, they can tell you're not from Chicago type thing?
Everyone thinks I'm from Chicago.
Oh yeah?
Every time I walk into a place, they're always like, "Oh, dude, where do you live? Did you just get off work?" I'm like, "Oh no, I'm visiting from Arizona." But no, it's like you can tell tourists are tourists, like because they're constantly looking around,
Right.
like that. But then also too, like the scared tourists, like clutching their bag, like, looking around at everyone. You know, you'll see a bunch of those, but like we just walked around like whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like
We were even, Chep and I were at this Irish pub at like 10 a.m. and this girl comes up to us, she goes, "Yo, you guys were at Timmy O'Toole's last night, right?" And we were like, "Oh, yeah?" And she's like, "Dude, you guys were awesome. You guys are having a good ass time." I was like, "Yeah, dude, it was fun."
that's funny. You love it? You love it that much?
And you
I can't picture you. I don't know. In my mind, the animated mind I have, I can imagine you like on a teacup just losing your mind, but but in reality, I don't see you doing all that. Like,
No, Andy is exactly how Andy is, just in Disney.
he's just in this.
Happiness is underneath.
I
His
smile with
facial
my
expressions
eyes.
are still the same. His like body language is still the same. It's just a lot more. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. We eat a lot. That's all it is. Dude, yeah, that's Chicago. That's literally all we fucking do. Like, we'll Google, like, the best spots. It's like one of the best times ever. I think, dude, Epcot was sick as fuck. Y'all motherfuckers kept making alcohol jokes, and I kept, like, I was like, yeah. They were like, oh, Mikey, there's more booze over there. We're in Japan now. You want to get Japan booze? I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. Where's that? I'm gonna wait right in line.
You're joking, but I want to know where it's at.
Down, dude. Yeah, give it all to me. I thought the food. I thought the food at Universal was better than the food at Epcot. But the only reason the food was better.
I didn't get to do anything at Universal.
Well, because we went to the Hollywood Backdrop because they had the fucking food and wine festival, and they were like, oh, well, if you go to the Hollywood Backdrop, it's all these chefs that like made food from around the world. And I was like, oh, we're doing Epcot tomorrow, but I'll try it. And that food was fucking fire, bro. They were like all little bites and shit. They even had this like crepe company from New York come there and make like, it was called like Central Park crepes. Bro, it was stupid good. I ate 2 of them. I literally went back and got another one. I was like, can I get the same thing? But again?
But better?
But like again.
Like more?
Can you throw more whipped cream? Whipped cream. But different.
You know I gotta be nosy. Said, you know I gotta be nosy.
Try suggesting that, like start here and then come down. Like I'm like, nah,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Nah, we're gonna have to cut the beard. That's what I'm saying, bro. Before, like, I got an appointment with my barber to
You
come.
really are taking over. I was joking, but you're really doing it.
Probably. It's like fuck. Like I don't want to like. It's gonna look weird. Like.
Where?
Between the inside the mouth and the thing.